I think I need to wait for, oh, there it goes, shutting down. You see that? I'm at 13 miles. I need to get towed into the supercharger. Oh, man. Look at that. 13 miles of range. Even 13 is not good enough anymore. Oh, gosh. Look where I am. Well, there's enough area for the tow truck to come in. I'll have to call. I got to call AAA. Oh, well. It just keeps getting worse as the more mileage racks up. You can see what kind of mileage we have. There's my mileage. I have almost 200,000 miles, and now 13 miles is too low. I think I probably can't let it go below 15 miles. Yep. Okay, I just filled out the app, and the car will be here in about 5 minutes. Not the car, the tow truck. You can see we're stuck right here. We're in this median spot right between here, and if I flip the camera around, here, over there, there's an on-ramp. You see from the interstate, people are flying down there. We're deciding whether I should have gone all the way over. I don't think so, because if someone was there, I would have hit them. And I had, like, literally, if you guys, if it ever happens to you, if the car goes beep, 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 and says shutting down, you have about 5 seconds to decide. Because after that 5 seconds, the car starts to shut down. And that's about how much time I had. And my only question was whether I was going to make it to the supercharger, which is right down the street. You can see where we are. See if we can see where we are. Yeah, we are very close to the supercharger. It's not, this has happened to me every time I go run out. I'm close. Actually, I've never been this close, but there's no way to push it. We have to get towed. All right, we just lost all the screens. They're all blank. I also wanted to mention for documenting purposes that this is supercharger number 2161. And we were just discussing also about losing range. If I can't go below 20 miles now, I'm not gonna feel right about going below 20 at this point. I think 15 is gonna be cutting it too close. I'd say I don't wanna go below 20 anymore. So that means if I can get 224 maximum out of the pack, it's really only 204, or maybe about 200 miles of actual usable range that I even have left in this. And it started out at 259. Who knows how am I going to determine whether or not a battery pack replacement is warranted, under warranty? I don't even know. But I'm going to have to report this to Tesla too. So we're just waiting here now. Still waiting. And I used the app for everything. And yeah, we'll see. Denise just asked about if we need a ride or not. They may be able to take both of us in the tow truck, but we're literally like a quarter of a mile from the supercharger. You saw from the map. And all the screens are off. I can't show you on the map anymore, but I could easily walk down there. We both need to get some steps. Yeah. So here's where we are, and even though I can't see the flashers inside the car, you can see the flashers are working on the outside of the car. But there's plenty of room for the flatbed to get here and pull us. And I guess we can't really walk though. This is really a limited access highway. You're not even supposed to be outside of your car, so I'm gonna get back in. It's like we're on a NASCAR track here. There's cars approaching on every side. Okay, something else is different this time, because I had this happen at 8 miles of range about a year and a half ago. If you check my video log on the channel at digitalnomad.net, is that we were able to plug it in at this location, and it kept the main screens, just allowed them to be on, because now they're off. I don't know how he's going to release everything so that he can tow it and pull it onto a flatbed or something. That's a big question right now. Yeah, usually if you put your foot on the pedal or something, it comes to life. Sit up and down the seat, nothing. It's just totally shut down. All right, here he is. He's got just enough room, and it's level, mostly level. All right, so what happened was that because we were sitting here for a while and the main battery pack shut off, it was not charging at 12 volts. So 12 volts is dead. And because of that, we had to jump the 12 volt. I just had to call Tesla roadside assistance, and the tow truck driver is trying to put it in tow mode right now. It's weird. Just keep it on for a little bit. It might come back. The screens came on and then they went off. I saw it. Yeah, we're trying to see, he's using that charger to the 12 volt. It's rebooting the whole system is what it's doing. I gotta wait for this thing, because this is where I gotta do the tow mode. You probably know how to do it, right? It's taking a while. Yeah, a lot of times that's what it does. The supercharger won't charge right away when you get low like this. You gotta wait like 10 minutes to have it plugged in. Okay, here we go.
I knew that box had to be, it had to be doing something.
So we want to do, not jack mode. Actually, we want to go.
I just want to go into neutral. However you can get it into neutral is fine.
Well, okay, hold on.
Down in front of a Kindercare before, and we plugged in there and got enough electricity to put it in.
Well, it's not going to go in the neutral. Wait a minute.
All right, let's see if you can put it in the tow mode, then.
All right, so I got service, jack. That's not jack. Wiper service, notify. This is a new software, so I don't even know where everything is. Like, and then if I go to pedals and steering, there's, oh shoot, it's gone. All right, so the driver's going to disconnect this. It's not working. We need wheel lip and dolly. That's what he's saying, right? Wheel lip and dolly. Otherwise, we'll have to drag the whole car up on his flatbed, which will ruin all the tires. I've had that problem before happen when my car was stolen from our deeded parking spot. They ruined my back 2 tires. I didn't realize it until later.
It's because the car's so heavy and
Yeah.
it has flat tires, and even if they put it on the skates, the tires will still drag on the ground.
Yeah, and just run some flat spots in, and all the weight, it just messes them all up. They're no longer round, basically. All right, so yeah, that's the truck. We'd have to drag it there. We can't do that. He's putting it back. I think we're just gonna wait in the shade here. Basically, they call an old sling truck. That's basically what it is. That's what I thought they were. With the back end, it's a short little truck. Drops the back end, and they'll put the back on. So it'll lift my front end up, and they'll put the back on dollies. I don't know how they get them up there without dragging the car. I hope they don't have to drag it. That's the only thing. This is my office for the day. It's right here underneath the tree. Step into my office. So believe it or not, I may have killed the battery 12 volt by leaving the hazards on, the flashing lights, which are no longer on. That may have killed it, but I guess in the future, don't do that if your main battery pack shuts off. Like, learn from my mistake, because I hope that's going to come back to life when we plug it back into the supercharger. All right, so Denise went shopping at Magnolia Mall. We just have to call in the wheel lift and dolly truck, and now I got to wait. So, but Denise is shopping, so she's having a good time. See down there where that street light is? That's the end of I-20 right there at Magnolia Mall. Turn left and go into the mall. She's walking over there. All right, right now I'm using the app to find the tow truck driver. Should have been here a few minutes ago, but it turns out I think he's on the other side of 95. I'm at the intersection of I-95 going north-south. That's north-south. This is I-20. That's west. We're heading east, and they're on the other side of 95 at the ramp of East 20. So on 20, I saw him there, but I can't contact them. Hopefully they'll call me soon. I was just talking to Brad, so shout out to Brad Cope, who called me, saw me. Denise posted a picture of me in the flatbed tow truck on social media. Well, it turns out they're not over at the wrong side. That app is wrong. They don't even have a wheel and dolly truck. They're not going to have one for at least 1 to 2 hours, is what they told me. This is just going to ruin a lot of the day now. All right, well, I was able to shut the windows, so I'm just going to leave the car, and I'm going to go walk down to where Denise is and just keep it locked. And they'll call me when the tow truck's on the way, 1 to 2 hours. Happy New Year! Our New Year's resolution, like Denise says, is to not let the car ever go under 20 miles of range. I'm just walking down the interstate here, and some nice driver stopped and asked me if I needed help. It's South Carolina. People are friendly here in Florence, that's for sure. All right, it's been like a little over an hour. I was hanging out at the mall with Denise, walking around. Now I'm heading back to the car. Hopefully find the tow truck. And really, it's nice weather, really nice weather out here today. And we don't really have anything we have to do, for sure. So it's actually a good day for this to happen. That's for the cars down there. There seem to be a lot more cars on the road here at this point as the day goes on. You know, just as much as I was saying, it's a great day. No big deal that this happened here today. You know, what if this is at night, or if it's raining, or anything else? You had to be somewhere. This is the major problem, okay? And this is not the first time I've had to be towed. This is, well, because of the battery going down, this is the second time. And I am careful. And like you know, I had 13 miles of range. You saw it in the beginning of the video. 13 miles of range on there. And I had 8 the last time. I documented that as well. You can see it was 8. I wasn't making it up. This is what happens as your EVs age. So keep this in mind. This is the stuff they don't tell you in the owner's manual, and they don't let you know about until somebody else has to go through the pain, like me, and document it for you. These cars are moving. Well, I've been waiting more than 2 hours now for this second tow truck, and AAA tells me they can't find a front end lift and dolly for me, so I'm just sitting here. Over 2 hours on this truck alone. The first one was fast, but not what we need. Okay, there's Denise. She is bringing some food back. We have been here for hours now, and I even contacted the tow truck driver. The first guy, he's looking for a company. I called them, and their phone number doesn't work. It's an asset recovery business. I guess that's what you need to just take a car away as a setup like this, and a lot of people don't have it. Okay, we've been here for so long, I think we might just camp here, build a tree house. This is a nice tree, and the mall's nearby. So we might just have to spend the winter here. Let's leave the car right there. Well, actually, the battery needs to be charged fast, otherwise it's going to die. Both batteries, both the 12 volt and the high voltage battery. Okay, it's about 3 p.m. I just got a call back from AAA. They said they got a truck on the way within an hour, and maybe this thing will be off a pause, which started around 10:30 this morning. 3:22 p.m. Okay, I just got the phone with the tow truck driver. It's 4:15. 5 hours. Okay, what? How many hours has it been? Are you a tow truck driver? No? All right, they'll be here any minute. In a few minutes. Finally. Okay, they're here. He's got the thing on the back, the little thing to lift the front of the car up and then attach the dollies to. Finally here. It's only been almost 6 hours, and maybe we're gonna get out of here soon. Maybe. All right, so we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try to jump the 12 volt and see if we can get it done first before we do anything else. It's got random electric stuff coming on from time to time. All right, they connected the charger in there, but no, doesn't look like it's turning on. Nothing. Oh, it's coming on. It's on. It's on. It's on right now. So what do I got to do? It's bringing the computer up. This happened last time and then it died. I got to put it in neutral. Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, can you get it in neutral?
Let me see. No, it won't. It doesn't want to drive. So, but there's a tow mode, right? There's a tow mode in here, I think.
Right.
Service. All right. So this is what happened last time. It just died. All right, that didn't work. Now we're gonna try to hook it up to this battery and alternator, try to get enough juice to get this thing going, and then try to get it into towing mode. And we're gonna try to figure out how to do that exactly. We're not even 100% sure. We're gonna try it. Here we go. So he's got him in the truck. Now it's so, even the door's not opening now. Oh wait, whoa, okay. There's almost no juice left. Oh man. Now it's connecting. That was the negative, now the positive.
Settings, sir.
Okay, power's coming up.
Power's coming up.
But I gotta find in the menu. We were searching online, so it's coming up. So it's still booting up.
So it has a 12-volt battery in it too?
Yes, just like a regular car.
Accessories and stuff?
It runs everything actually. All right. Let's see that.
And that's dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, killed it in 20 minutes.
Battery's probably,
Charging.
Maybe not.
unless you've got an issue with the car.
Yeah.
What year is it?
It's 17.
17?
Yeah.
How many miles you got on it?
Almost 200,000.
Almost 200,000 miles.
Yeah.
This is all new. Here it is. Foot must on the brake. Power. This power off thing. That's where do I get the towing mode? I can't find towing mode. Here's service. Oh, here. It didn't appear. Look, it was grayed off.
Hey,
Now
hit it.
tow mode must be in park. Tow mode. There we go. Shift.
It's in tow mode.
Oh, it's in tow mode. We're good. We're all good. We're all good.
Like this the whole time we're towing it.
The minute I can't let off the brake, or the car's gonna roll. We're ready
so
to go.
we're in tow mode.
Denise is gonna take my place. We just switched out, and then we're gonna let the battery charge for a little bit more. So we could have done this with the first guy if we would have gotten the alternator like this. This is what we really need to do, and then I'll drop everything down and he'll pull it out. All right, so it's in tow mode. We got blocked it. But see, you can see the wheel moves a little bit. That's how you know it's freewheel. All right, so is it still on? No, the screen, it was on for a while, but the question is it still in tow mode? Is the question. Let me find out. I'm gonna have to push on it, see if it's still in tow mode. The screens, they were on for a little while and then they died. Let me see. Yeah, it's still freewheeling. You can see the tire move. You see that? It's rolling just ever so slightly when I push on it. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving. You can come out, I think. All right, and he was looking where to hook it underneath, and it was all plastic underneath. He's gonna use the tow. He's gonna strap it up to the tow ball and pull it onto the truck that way. And it is still in tow mode, but I gotta pull these wood planks off. He's got to turn the whole thing around on this highway too. He says he definitely wants us out of here before it gets dark because it'll be a nightmare. So that's the tow hitch. We're gonna connect to that and pull it, yank it up from that. So there's got the winch cable. Hook it up onto here. Yeah, there it goes. Whoa, it's rolling now. It's just rolling on its own there. There's a little slack in the cable. There it goes. So it's always good to have a tow hitch on for that, if you're going backwards anyway. You gotta remember this, because a lot of times if you pull it forwards, the hitch... Yeah, if you do it the other way around, sometimes when they're pulling up, the ball actually scrapes on the pavement because it's low. But in this way, he's using it for a positive. And he said, don't stand right in front of it in case it pulls off. So, which is what I'm kind of doing, but... Trying to go up. There it goes. All that weight.
them all the same.
Yep.
You're not gonna like, you know, do the take the market on it. They're over this way.
They'll have cars in front of them because of people that are parked there.
I need to go. I'm gonna go right there.
Yeah, so he's gonna go here. We gotta use this one. I gotta talk to this person and get them to move.
Is there another Tesla coming in behind us?
Maybe. All right, so we're hoping we can drop it straight here. We gotta talk to this driver. Right, so where he is it's not gonna work. So he's gonna move to the other side of that truck, and I think go in this way. Either way, he's got to angle it, and it's gonna be tight. And this guy was leaving anyway, so it all worked out, at least for us getting the spot. This is the only spot we could do, because you could see we're in front of the mall. There's no way that tow truck driver is gonna be able to drop us off anywhere else. So here, okay, he's gonna try here, and you have to work around that old Ford, whatever that is. And I figure by the time this is over, we actually start charging, we will have killed 7 hours today. Seven hours, Denise. 7 hours, yeah. So that's where we gotta go. It finally opened. It didn't want to open initially, but it's definitely hungry. Gotta get something in there. Okay, that car is rolling now. It's not those things aren't as tight as they used to be. When you hit the brake, it's flashing. You'll see when he stops it. It's kind of loose. I definitely don't want to stand in front of it now.
What are you gonna do if it starts rolling off?
I hope not. He's still got it attached. The cable still got. You see the cable on there. I think it just went backwards at one point, and just there's some slack in the backwards. There's no slack on the forward end. So he's got to steer it down, angle it in while it's going off the flatbed. He's got the remote control. It's a heavy car, heavy wheel. We got everybody watching. The tow person. Got to turn that wheel hard now. Make sure to clear that curb. You got to turn it hard. All right, I just have to get in and help him to turn the wheel. We were both turning the wheel to get it to fight, to get down there. Is it going to reach? Not quite. Almost close. Almost there. Almost there. I'm holding my foot on the brake. We're gonna move. So I need to be in the car. It's off. All right, now stop. Stop. They were pushing it. See if she can get it in.
There you don't make it.
You gonna go in?
Look at that, huh?
Make sure it's straight. Uh-oh. It's my foot. It's probably because it's in tow mode. Maybe it won't let me. I don't know. So I'm finding I cannot get it out of tow mode now because we have no screens. I may have to hook this back up again. It won't supercharge because it's red. It won't let her connect. We got lots of onlookers.
It's like right there.
Look at this. This brake pedal's doing some weird stuff. You hear that? It's doing this. It's click, click. This is the weirdest thing when it's in tow mode. Listen to this.
Will the little charge pack charge it enough to get your winch?
No, yeah, it wouldn't work at all, remember?
But he doesn't have a spread cut facing.
All right, now this is not going to open, is it? Great. You got no battery. So I got to use the alternate method, which is this way, the secret method. I'm using everything I got on this one. This is crazy. Like you pull this thing out, you go, there's number one and a number two, right? Okay, see them both? You go one, and then you go two. and that should be it. I have to use every trick in the book on this one. It's crazy. All right, I got the piece back in. He's gonna pull in here. We're gonna connect his battery to here. We're gonna charge up to 12 volt. We are going to get it out of tow mode, and then we're gonna start supercharging it. Every trick in the book. So that's positive, negatives over there. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so this thing is red, right? You able to use it? It's gonna be like. All right, there we go. I plugged it in. I heard the brake go on. I plugged it in. The brake went on. I just plugged it in. The brake went on. Okay, yeah. So we didn't even have to take it out. Now it's going. It's going.
Oh, there you go.
I think it should be green. There you go. There we go. Green.
She just wasn't plugged in.
Yeah, we're charging. Oh my gosh. 7 hours. Look, what time is it? We started at 10:30. Yeah, it's like 5:30. That's 7 hours. Holy moly. Are we charging? Hey, you're off. No, you're off, Denise. It's off. I heard the brake come on. So I know you're not. You can let off the brake pedal. It automatically turned tow mode off when I plugged it in. That's what it did. It couldn't do it before because it had no 12 volt power. It couldn't do it, but it did it itself when I plugged it in.
I felt the brake let up. How did you know?
Yeah, because I could hear the thing in the back go. It's the motor on the back wheel, the parking brake motors.
Yeah.
So they just couldn't engage when you were doing it. That's why it was red, because it had no 12 volt power to anything.
Yeah.
So it couldn't do it.
But where is tow mode?
It's up on top, but only when you press the brake. But you can't do it now because it's supercharging. It won't let you. It won't even let you have it as an option because you're supercharging. It knows.
So tow mode's on right on it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Getting to Florida.
Yeah. Thanks.
Charge it all the way up before you leave.
Yes, we will. Yeah. Okay, it was down to 0, then 1, now 2, but you can see this is the new graphics. 340 miles per hour. It's definitely got it's 112. It's not that much. Well, actually, it's a pretty good rate of charge. It's going in at that low. We had 13. And I know we documented in the beginning of this video. If Tesla ever questions, it was on 13. It wasn't down at 0, but 13.
Yeah, it went to 0 though.
Yeah, because that was recalibrating. It shut off at 13 for self-preservation because you can't really ever let it go to 0. It could brick it. And we had 7 hours basically when this thing was disabled after going into self-preservation mode. 7 hours, that's a long time. Notice these a lot around here, these fire ants. Yeah, it's at the charger. We're right here at the charger. All right, this is supercharge number 2161, like we said in the beginning of the video. It's supposed to be. It still is. It is now.